Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am the old guy. We are back on Skybounds for another exciting and fun-filled episode. So let's get at it. First off, I am over on Good Grief Island. He's up here hanging out. Who gave you a sword, Good Grief? Good grief. All right, so I did have wanted to make sure I had Good Grief's on his island so anybody can teleport to it. And if there's a problem with teleporting to it, for the most part, I'm pretty sure we're a guest island. Anybody can join. And yep. So I did have a couple of new builds over here that I wanted to show you. This one over here is just the alternate dropper design with the two observers facing each other on a sticky block with a comparator behind the dropper. Works real good. This is my new go-to for dropper drivers right there, so that one's a nice one. The other one is one I just came on today and started using, so it's an overflow protection. So if you've got a chest, and you know how if you have a farm or you're having your mobs grind and the stuff will go into a chest, and then when the chest fills up, then you're out of luck. And then if you try to have something going one way to a crafting or whatever, then you know, if you've got two hoppers on the bottom, you don't know which one's gonna come out. So now we've got this nice little overflow protector. So the output from this hopper here will always output as long as there's stuff in here. As long as there's stuff in the chest, it will flow down through here. When this chest gets full, then it's going to start, and it will only drop on this side. So I've got it's really just locking the hopper on this side below the chest. So all it is a comparator facing into another comparator. Now this comparator does need to be on subtraction, and a power source behind that comparator, and then a block that you need that comparator needs to go into a block, then a piece of redstone down below that block and going into a repeater and into a block that's next to the hopper that you want to be your overflow protection. So nice little circuit here. I really like this. You know, and I'll show you where I've got it. I've only got a couple places on my island where I've got it set up, but it's pretty handy, I think, and I'll talk about that a little bit more. And then we've got still have the farm over here and all the other gizmos. I was thinking about putting up a sugarcane, just a sugarcane demo here, but Good Grief doesn't have sugarcane enabled on his island, and it's kind of expensive. So I think we're going to go ahead. I may still do a demo if you guys need to see how it's built, but it's really so simple that I really don't want to spend the time on getting this island up to the sugarcane level. So anyways, let's just go ahead and do an ISGO, go back to our main island, and see where we're at. So I'm getting a little bit of a late start here for recording anyways. I've been on most of the day fixing some problems and addressing some issues. I don't even know where to start. So the first issue was when I added in my chocolate bar guy over here. I had wanted to put this hopper pipe and had a splitter of stuff here. Well, when I did that, I took out the water up here and forgot to put it back. So this morning it was bone dry. I'd lost all my darn cocoa beans. So now we're just getting back to it again. I did just remember a little bit ago that I had cocoa beans in storage, so I've still got 2 double chests full of cocoa beans in storage, just as in case of emergency use only, but I think we're going to be okay now. I'll have to keep an eye on this and see how we're doing. So the other thing was, if you remember at the end of yesterday's episode, I had the sugar daddy down below, and then he was going into a teleporter up here to the chocolate factory, and when I tried to place that teleporter for the wheat over there, it told me I had too many. So I was like, well, I can get rid of that one. I can just move this guy up here. He's still in I've got the auto chest feeding into him, and this one is still in the sugarcane chunks, so that one's good. And was able to free up a teleporter there. I did add quite a few more levels to the sugarcane farm. Like I said, these are pretty straightforward, easy to build, especially if you have an auto chest in the same chunk, and just use the observer just like this with 12 slime blocks. So there you go. And let's see what else. So then I had a whole bunch of problems with the farms. Potatoes ran out. The beetroot actually sometime during early morning today or even last night, somehow I had sections of farm where the redstone had failed. The water had gotten dispensed out but not sucked back in. So that was a mess, but I think we've got all that straightened out. The other big problem I had was underneath some of the farms, I forgot to plug up all the holes. So under the beetroot farm here, we actually had I didn't have the sea lanterns in all the spots, and they were empty. And when the beetroot would trip over and activate, then I'd actually get water down here and get potatoes picked up at the same time, and that's why I was wondering why I was seeing potatoes a lot of times up there. So that got rid of that. I think I had that actually also under I think it was there goes the wheat. Good. Wanted to see that. So I think it was that also might have been under the potatoes too. I don't remember, but I had a couple problems there with the farms. So I think I've got that straightened out. I did put up another auto chest on top here when I was panicking and running out of stuff to plant. I put another auto chest up here just to see how it would do. But I haven't. Every time I've looked so far, it hasn't had anything. I'm not sure why. Yeah, see, this one it's not even collected anything. The other ones are going to town. We're spitting stuff out all over the place. Yeah, and so I was losing carrots too, and I went ahead and changed the drop. So I raised the dropper. I think I lowered everything so it could get across, and that the dropper would be shooting into a solid block instead of a piece of glass that the water was going over. So this seems to be good. I haven't seen any spit out here. Same with potatoes now. We seem to be doing pretty good there. I did set up a auto furnace down here, just a 4 auto furnace, making baked potatoes, and then I've got I got a mining robot over here hitting up the iron, and down below here we've got mashed potatoes coming out. So that was pretty nice. So yeah, without using teleporters, I'm gonna have to put the stuff together as much as I can. Like I said, I do have one more. I removed that one teleporter, so I've got one there. Once the cocoa beans settle down, I may put up 2 auto chests over here to see if that will work instead of having these teleporters here. I think I can place down 6 more auto chests, and I do have 6 more. Let's take a look. I think that was what it was. I think I can place down 6 more. Got 9 here, so we'll just go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so I can put down 6 more auto chests before I run out of that. So let me get these here real quick. Then the other thing I did also was, in preparation for getting the sorter all straightened out, I did pull back the mob droppers, one whole section on the top, and it still works since they're dying outside of the chunk that they spawn in. So they should, once they get going and get stacked up there, they are teleporting down. So we got that going, and now I've got some room over here to do some more auto sorting stuff. Still thinking about how I'm going to do that and see where we go from there. So good. Let's see. Everything else is going pretty darn good. I've been making some big stars on these guys. Been watching that. We got plenty of bones in there. I think we're a little bit short on quartz. I did upgrade him, but I think there might be, there's some over here. I'm going to go ahead and snag these. Sorry, Gimli, but we're snagging some stuff here. If I can... I think we can just snag these around here. So there's 4 more for quartzer here. See if we can up his quartz production here a little bit, because I did give him some upgrades yesterday. So he's still at 1 block. I think that's okay. That's one I did. So we're up pretty quick every 60 seconds and 5 blocks. So I added 4. 1 million. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit him up. So now he's got 6. So good. And let me give Bonnie Bones her another quartz. So hopefully we'll get that going. The salad now should be going pretty good. I was having, like I said, when I was having problems with carrots and beetroots, but I think now we are, carrots are running low again. Salad guy, what's your problem? So he's got plenty of carrots in there. Kelp is the big holdup, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in another layer of kelp here. If we look at our skills, farming we're doing pretty good on, but the kelp, I don't think I reached the kelp limit today. We did for cocoa beans and sugar cane, but I think I need to increase my kelp production here. Maybe we'll put in 2 more levels. And I think they'll be about the same as this, even though it's going to cost me some money for the pistons and the observers. Tough choice. Let's see what else. I think that was all the major issues that I had. It was pretty frustrating early, and I was getting the message, you have 500 items grounded, and now they're gone. Well, why didn't you tell me what they were? And a little bit of a warning, like, hey, go pick up some wheat. You got wheat sitting out, and it's gonna go away. Yeah, so this is where, and speaking of that, so this is where I've got the new overflow protection, because I think one of the things I was seeing was that this wheat chest here that comes from, that's the first input after the first wheat splitter, is getting full. So I think that's part of it, that what was happening was we were filling up the wheat and it was not getting through the system. So now I've got this overflow protection here. So the main line goes right down into the Cookie Monster maker, and then this other hopper line goes down and over to these chests, and it will only let stuff through, let the wheat through when this chest is full. You see it bouncing up between 62 and 64. Well, it's just letting wheat down into here, into the overflow protection chest, while always making sure that this one up here is full. So yep, nice little circuit. I did that for coal over here too. In fact, that's the first one I did, because I'm pretty sure I'm losing quite a bit of coal through this guy, and plus I wanted to save it. What's coal used for? Is that minced beef or something? I don't remember. I think it is minced beef, but anyways, I would think I was losing quite a bit of coal because it wasn't getting sucked there. That chest up there was getting full, and then it wasn't getting down through into the system. So yep, I like this a lot. Overflow protection, nice little circuit, pretty easy to build, and does wonders for me. So I'm going to go ahead and work on getting this kelp farm built up, but at the same time, like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to turn on toggles. We're going to turn on chat, and I'm going to try to watch chat a little bit. And while I'm working on that, I'll try to keep an eye on the chat. And if there's somebody that has a question or something that they need help with, we'll go ahead and answer. I'm going to go ahead and keep recording, and then I'll just cut out this boring part of me trying to build another section on the kelp farm. And I didn't get very far. You had over 500 items. You had over 500 items in one chunk. Space and time have collapsed, causing them to disappear into nothing. Well, what? Where? What chunk? So what did we lose? Oh, it wasn't that. It wasn't sugarcane. Did we have a farm that just harvested? Well, the only thing I can think of is that we're getting stacks of stuff waiting to get, but this should be happening so slow that it can't be happening. I just don't know what in my system here. Anybody got any ideas? The only thing I can think of is that we're getting something filled up so fast that they're not able to get collected through the hoppers, but you can see they're coming in pretty much one at a time, so they should have plenty of time. Nothing's overflowing. I just don't get it. Maybe it was maybe it's something over here. I got nothing there. Well, I don't know, so I'll get back to trying to get started on the darn kelp, I guess. So I guess I'll figure out what it was when the darn thing starts to go dry. Well, that didn't work out too good. When I get building and looking at stuff, I don't even look at chat. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry guys, I had nobody. I don't know what's wrong. So anyways, I got another 2 sections on this kelp farm. This top one I went ahead and did a little bit different just to see if it makes any difference at all. But I left two blocks between the space for the pistons, and like down below here, yeah, this one here where it's only got one block. So we'll see how that does. I don't know if it'll help or not. Anyways, the build was pretty agonizing. Have you ever built the whole 2 whole sections of a kelp farm using regular pistons instead of sticky pistons? No, me neither. What a mess. So anyways, we got 2 sections here. Let's see if we're getting any. Where's my darn kelp? Yeah, it'd be this one here. Well, we're collecting kelp. I don't know if we're collecting any more or not, but anyway, so I found I shut the farms down. I kept getting the 500 items message. I haven't for a while now, so I shut the farms down. One of the other things I noticed was I was having a beetroot stack up here, so I'm hoping that was part of it. I think I had multiple things wrong here. So on the beetroot now, I've got a protection. Yeah, so we were losing a whole bunch of beetroots here. I think that was a big part of it right there, because we don't have enough kelp for the salad guy. Carrots might start to come back now. I'm gonna have to put an overflow protection on the carrots too, I think. And then the other one I think was the cocoa bean farm over here. So I think that having those 2 teleporters and then going into the hoppers, I think that was causing me problems. So I removed the 2 teleport pads, and I put the the auto chest up here, and then did a splitter of stuff here, and then where I took out the teleporters down here, I did put 2 hoppers with a chest underneath, just in case those guys aren't enough. So I wanted to see how this goes. It looks like we're ready. Let me Let's see where this guy is at. So it's coming into here, 42. Oops, so good. We are good to go. We'll go ahead and get this on the next set here. In fact, we'll go ahead and wait for it. Want to see how this works. So I'll keep recording, but we'll cut this part out. There we go. See how this goes. Check, see if we got stuff happening. So we got a full chest there, not quite a full chest there. So now we should have, once we get down below here, hopefully we don't get any in there. That would be good. Takes so long for this darn water to go through. Did I hose it up? It's always something. Oh. Well, that was weird. Good grief. If it's not one thing, it's another. I wonder if it's because I've got the redstone right above it. You would think it wouldn't. Looks pretty likely though, huh? So I think we're going to get away with taking that bucket out so that doesn't happen again. Let's just take it out. What's the worst that can happen? Alright, good. So it looks like we got this settled now. So hopefully we got that. We got this problem solved. I need to do one. Ooh, you know what? I know it's past time. I know it's past time. Oh, good grief. I'm hosing up today big time. I'm just going to throw everything in this chest here. And got to put on the goofy suit here. Good grief. Alright, Skybounds, you've been giving me problems all day long here, so you need to help me out. I need that holiday feast. That's what I need. 3, 2, 1. Sweet berries, stardust, wheat harvest. Spiders, okay. I need that holiday feast, I think, is what I really need in my life. I think that would be a good thing. I've got mashed potatoes cooking. I got the roast pork. I got the salad. Skybounds, I need that in my life. All right, let's go. Kit. Daily kit. Give me something good. 3, 2, 1. What do we get? What do we get? All right, we got another one of these. Some more emerald seeds. Stars note. Not quite as big as yesterday, I don't think. Experience. And repair scroll. Yep. Done better. Alright, let me pause here. We'll figure out where we're at and be back. Alright then, so it's been a couple minutes, quite a few minutes actually, and I haven't had any more of the error messages. All the farms are on lockdown. And I'm going to leave the beetroot, specifically the beetroot and the potatoes. I think I'm going to leave off, and I'll turn on the carrots in both wheat farms to see how they do by themselves, and I'll try to stagger it. I think the other thing that might have happened is today when the kerchunklers locked up on me at one time, I might have not got them. I might have had them in sync so that they were all harvesting at the same time. So I'll have to try to pay attention to that. Did want to see here what the Cookie Master monsters got for us. Not a lot, but let's see how much this gets us. Sell hand. 10 million. Well, I think that's almost worth it. So let's see. So yeah, I've got enough beetroot. I think I've got enough carrots. So, or might be a little bit short on carrots. We'll see. But I do have a whole bunch of coal stacking up here in this overflow box bins, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and put another crafting bot in here and hook them up with some steak. We got a whole bunch of steak that I could cook up. I don't think I'll do any kind of transfer for that. I think I'll just go ahead and do it manually, and we'll bite the bullet and at least use up that coal and steak. Let's see, did Bonnie have anything for us? Yep, so we're getting closer here. So what are we up to? 159. All right, so what's Gimli been up to for us? Nice. I'm not selling the frost stuff yet. Let's do a sell all. There's 5 more million. Yeah, I think I might end up short here, Gimli. I think you're gonna let me down. I think you're gonna let me down. I need 7 more million, Gimli. That's all I need. I gotta get the last bit of it here. Oh, 197. How much is that? Is it really 200 and I'm missing by 3 million? Is that really what it is? All right, we gotta have something. You know, I'm saving the salad, but what else? Roast pork. I think I've got more roast pork than I do, or I mean, I've got more salad than I do roast pork. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and hit this up. Oops, not that one. There we go. Finally. Good grief. And yes, I am going to island level up. What does it all get us here anyways? So 20 mining robots, 20 auto chests, 20 teleport blocks, and emerald ore seeds. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Server restarting in 4 minutes. Alrighty then. So I think we're going to go ahead and end up the episode here. We got lots done. Hopefully I got some problems resolved. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to help anybody on today, but if you message me directly in game, I'll see what I can do for you. No promises. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Please leave me any comments, questions, suggestions down below. Please tell your friends about me, and please subscribe if you're new. Everyone, take care and be good.